Welcome. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jax Wild and the homeboy PG the Hustle. What is going on with y'all, man?
What's going on, man? What's
How
happening?
you feeling, dog?
Man, chilling, man. Slow motion, man.
Man, how's your days, weeks, months? Since we talked, how you been?
Can't complain, man. Uh, been just busy, man. I can't even. Man, just busy, man. Just busy. Just put it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. When everything is you when
Sound like you got
it's
something
time.
brewing up over there.
Yeah, when it's time, man. When it's time, it's
Okay,
time.
okay.
Just being patient and working with my head down diligently every day
Yeah.
and just keeping the faith, man, and just what I'm saying, just pushing, just keeping it
What
honey,
what the
man. You know.
what the young boys say? Stand out the way.
Oh, I invented that. Yeah, most definitely.
Stay out the
I invented
way,
staying out the
bruh.
way, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Got to keep it out the way, bruh.
Oh yeah, most definitely. How you been, man? I know you, bro. So hold on, because I know we're gonna get into this later on in the show, but
Yeah.
I know you and your, I think it's your cousin,
My cuz,
got a
big
got a
cuz.
tradition.
Yes, sir.
I want to know. They don't care about what I've been through this week. I ain't did nothing.
Uh-huh.
Where was you at this week?
Man, listen, dog. Me and cuz got a tradition for the last 5 years. We've been going to the Final Fours. Out of all 5 years, my team has never cuffed past the Elite Eight. But this year, them boys up north, as y'all say, them big old Michigan Wolverines, despite the haters, has went on to hoist that big old championship in the air, bro. And I couldn't be prouder from them dudes, man. It was not only them, they are the first team, and I don't know how people feel about this, but they are the first team to win the chip with all five transfer players.
Mm,
So,
that's
or
wild.
starting five, all five starting five transfer players. Now, there is a lot to be said about that, where it looks like you went and made a team, blah blah blah. You could have said that. You could say uh you can say what you want. I say you were a misfit of some sort on your team, and this guy Dusty May came together and pulled you up and gave you an opportunity, and you took that opportunity and won a chip. That's what I would say.
Gave you a
So
home. Gave you a home.
gave you a home.
Gave you somewhere you was gonna be. You was gonna be respected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somewhere somewhere your all of your, I don't even want to say antics, but I'm gonna say your demeanor
Yeah.
was respected.
Yeah.
It could be honed, and then look what happened.
Yeah.
So
And it's good, man.
you
I
don't do that
I think
without good coaching, man.
I think we also probably the only team at least in a while who's able to win a football championship and a basketball championship in like the same, what we call it, century or something, or the same, because I don't think anybody else have been able to do that.
I don't know. You might want to look that up
Okay, yeah, I can look it up. That'd be a good one to look
because a
up.
century is a long time.
That's 100. So I would say in a
Decade maybe, in the
decade,
same decade maybe. Yeah. I don't know who has done it. Uh, who would have done it? Did Florida do it at one point in time? Gators.
maybe I'll have to
Maybe
look
we'll
it up.
dig into that. We'll dig
You
into that.
ask
We'll
old
get.
chat
We'll let the
chat.
eggheads. We'll let the eggheads get on the stats with that. The stat geeks. You know what I'm saying? We'll let them run that down for us.
Yeah, so shout out to the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, big shots out, man. Big shots out, man. And all just do, man. Much respect. And
That's spoken very highly from a guy who represents Ohio State. So we, Michigan fan, the president of the bandwagon squad in the hometown team, we appreciate the love from Ohio State. Uh,
president of the bandwagon squad, though.
hey, I'm president because I'm running the main team. But if you want to be on the bandwagon, I gotta vet you out. Do you know somebody from the D? Do you got a pair of Cartiers?
You
You
got some
feel me?
buffs. They gotta have their
Do you got
buffs.
some buffs? You feel me? You know what I'm
Wait,
saying? Do you got the Michigan dunks? Because you
wait.
know that's been a big thing. So but yeah, shout out to that.
That's what's up,
In
man.
other news,
Yes.
bro, some crazy stuff been happening in the news.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scrolling and I see, did Gucci Man get robbed by another rapper?
Uh,
What's
uh,
happening? Talk to me.
man, so it just was some trash.
Okay.
So Pooh Shiesty wanted out of his deal. I guess they had a meeting, so called. And don't take my word for it. Y'all can get on YouTube and look all the drama up. From what I understand, Gucci and Pooh Shiesty had a meeting. Pooh Shiesty just got out. He's on papers, on house arrest, off home confinement.
Uh-huh.
And I guess when they had the meeting, Pooh Shiesty went out of his contract, and I guess Gucci wasn't having it, and things kind of went a little sideways or whatever. He was supposedly. There's been many stories about him getting robbed, beat up, kidnapped,
Oh,
jury
they
stole, all
said
kind of stuff.
so. I guess one of the reports says Pooh Shiesty may have had a gun, and he may have stood in front of the door and not let you out. So when you got those two elements, that can make for kidnapping.
Yeah,
Okay. So
I would say
not
that.
not like he actually grabbed them, threw them
Right,
in the
and took
trunk,
him somewhere.
duct tape
Just
them.
yeah. Just the I'll say the media kidnapping
Yeah. Okay.
charge. Like it's not like he just took him somewhere, had him in the basement, whooping his butt or something. You know what I'm saying? that wasn't the case. So somebody stood by the door evidently, and
Okay.
just that's where they had that on. But it's mainly just like a armed robbery. The biggest thing is that I guess so. There was some things taken. Jury was taken, and it was an air tag in the jury bag, and it
Oh.
sent them straight to Pooh Shiesty in them house, where his dad and them was
Oh.
involved. Because I guess his dad and the ones them rented the cars, or they was whoever cars that had went. That's how
Oh.
they got there. That was the transportation to the meeting and so forth and so on. And like I said, it's a lot of goofy stuff involved. A real lot of a lot of street stuff. Everybody's got an angle. Everybody want to talk about snitching and not snitching and all of this and all of that. But my only thing and my only comment about that whole situation is I really kind of stay out of it. But at the same time, like people have gotten to the streets is too weird on this snitching thing, and I agree with what like a couple people like Rollo and what he said. A lot of times, people that's talking about this stuff and all they had never snitched, they do this and they do that. They ain't never been put in a predicament where they had to do this, or
Yeah.
where a predicament that serious where they have to give information about where they have been victimized. They have
Yeah.
never been in that kind of predicament. A lot of people that's talking this, all this stuff, and that just it's just not a normal thing. Like just snitching is way different than you explaining to yourself or being on paperwork after you got robbed.
Right.
That's just different to me than just literally going up to the police saying, "Hey, he's selling drugs down the street." Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Yeah. Yeah.
snitching. But
Yeah.
I mean, as a
For something that
businessman and a
don't have
business owner,
anything directly to do with
yeah,
it.
yeah, like
Okay.
this is a businessman. This is a business owner, man. You know what I'm saying? Gucci's a millionaire.
Yeah.
Like, and this is a business setting. There are cameras inside the place you guys had a meeting because it was like a hotel or something like that. Suppose like it's
Hmm.
like a big hotel. There's cameras everywhere. Like, you think you're not gonna have to not testify, but you think you're not gonna have to say what happened in the situation? That's partly your stuff that got taken, and even even so, If jewelry was stolen, it's insured. You have to have
Yeah.
a police statement for the insurance claim to get your money for your thing. So no, that part to me, that's not snitching. But like I said, the streets got all they are. The streets is trash for one. Let's just
Oh
start
yeah.
out there because
Big
they
trash.
never they never are they never hold themselves accountable. Okay, it's always not snitching until it's on you. You know what I'm saying? I bet when they in the hot seat or behind that two-way glass, they running their lips for that Burger King, but they ain't gonna tell you they was in there doing it. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna say, "Oh, I ain't tell them nothing." I ain't tell them nothing. They come out with mac sauce all on their face. But they ain't tell them nothing. Crumbs all on their shirt. So you know what I'm saying? Let's just ain't no love in the streets. The streets don't love nobody. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
all that snitching stuff, I really laugh at it when everybody talk about it for real because a lot of people ain't never been in them kind of situations. I have been in them situations and never told on nobody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like on some real business. But I have told what happened with me. I have stated my
Right.
case. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? As I'm gonna go down and I'm my own defendant. I'm stating my case and I'm gonna tell you exactly what went down. But I ain't
Yeah.
snitching on nobody. Like I'm not
Right.
telling nobody else's names in it. This is what I know. This is what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Because like people say, man, people ain't never been in them situations, so they don't know how they
Yes.
gonna handle it.
All right. Well, we talk about another situation
Let's get it.
we haven't seen happen before. Uh your big uncle, Trick Daddy, went down to the
The, the
AKA
filter face
convention.
head.
First of all, he's supposed to be at the Sea Worlds of the world getting down.
I
Now
don't know
he done
what.
made his way down to the AKA
AK.
convention.
That
And
was
I
funny.
guess they shut it down
Yeah.
because he was playing his old music.
I mean, what else is he gonna play? You booked him to rap. What is he
So
gonna rap? Ludacris? You booked Trick Daddy. What is you expect him to get up on stage and sing Luda?
yeah,
No.
and so that's partly on them
So I
because
think it was a trap.
oh,
I think it
okay.
was a bait. I think it was a trap. Those women know better.
Yeah,
All those women know what his music entails.
right.
Whoever got together and said supposedly they were saying that they was gonna make him do a clean set.
You can't clean that set.
Not from Trick Daddy. There's not gonna be anywhere. You don't know now. You don't know now that like in a like in a like that's what you're gonna
Right.
hear.
Every other word.
That's not gonna be a good set. Like so that's why I said I believe it was a bait. I believe it was funny. I believe it not funny, but I believe it was like a trap for. I think it was. I don't know. I just think it was a trap. It was a trap for publicity. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because they
because
want
now
to be
they on the
hooping and
map
hollering.
again.
Right now they hooping and hollering, and they are in the news right now.
Right.
So I think it
Right.
was a stunt for them for publicity. Some girl was smart, dumb, and smart enough to say, "Let's we got this is a reunion. Like what was it? Like a 30th or
Yeah,
30
it's
year or
some kind
40
of
year or something?
30th
Like bicentennial.
reunion.
Yeah, like
But see
all these elders are going to be here. These uppers are going to be here. Let's invite the raunchiest person we can think of. Because you know who they was trying to get first?
who?
Uncle Luke.
Nah.
That's when I said this was a trap.
Now, do they think Uncle Luke was going to be any better?
Huh. That's my question. Because I don't think so. Ain't no way.
No, of course not.
Ain't no way Luke would have been better.
Now, I did hear, and I hope it was AI or just fake news, but Uncle Luke is supposed to be running for an elected position in the city.
Oh, he might be.
Oh, so
He might be. He's on like that though. And
okay.
he's old, he older and he understand what the community. He know what's going on in the world right now. He understand what the community need, what his
Okay.
community need, and I think that he's trying to step up in a way that no other, other than people like Shine, except he didn't do it for here.
Yeah,
And
he did
Wyclef,
it back at the
they
crib.
did it, yeah, back at their own home countries, but which is cool. But
Yeah.
I haven't seen too many entertainers or musicians or even sports people other than Jesse the Body Ventura and Kevin. Kevin, what's his name? He used to play for the Phoenix Suns. He was the mayor over in he was the mayor in he was the mayor of like some city in California. Little young short Kevin, man, you remember his name? It'll come back to
Kevin
me.
Johnson
or Kenny? No, not Kenny. Is it Kevin Johnson? I think it is Kevin Johnson.
It might be Ken. Yeah, he was in Phoenix.
Kevin Johnson. He was a mayor in California somewhere, or he held an elected position over in I think Northern California somewhere. Look it up real quick. I know you fact find it.
Yeah, he's in politics. Served as the mayor of Sacramento, California.
Right, that's what I thought.
Okay, Kevin. Shout out to you, boy.
So I do remember that. I do remember him. You know what I'm saying? A couple other ones, but there haven't been too many. And you know what I'm saying? So I like what he's doing. I like what Uncle Luke doing, man. Yeah, there definitely ain't been no rappers. You know what I'm saying? No rappers doing this.
Shout out to them, man. Mm-hmm. So without further ado, we got to roll to some bills, if you will. We are sponsored by Dubby Energy. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about Dubby.
You already know what it is, man. It's packed up, get up and go. You know what I'm saying? All natural energy, you know what I mean? No jitters. Right now, I do need y'all to go to the site, man. Y'all, this is dope. They are doing a W Club right now. You go to the site, they for like $40. And if you use the PG the Hustler, you get your 10% off the full order. So it end up being like $30 probably, plus the tax or whatever. And they are giving shaker, 2 cans, all the powders. It's like a big sample pack that they're giving out. They're pushing right now. I need y'all to go there, hit that, put that code in there. Also, they have a club where you can get 2 cans delivered every month. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? And they're only it's like $20-$30 or whatever. So get on there, get that, use that code. Get your 10% off every month, man. Like, let's go.
Let's go.
Get it. We in the game, man. W.
Then once you got your powered up, you can throw on one of these shirts or this hoodie or one of these hats from the Redeployment Podcast collection.
Yes.
You can visit blackmoneymedia.com or
blackmoneylive.com.
Live.com. Hit the collections, hit the Redeployment Podcast. Get you a hoodie, get you a sweater, get you a hat. You know what I'm saying? Rock with us, because we're going to rock with y'all for sure.
Big facts. Hey, man, and Hoochie Daddy Shorts is coming, man. It is the summertime. It's coming up.
Ooh.
Hoochie Daddy Shorts is coming.
Coming out.
Redeployment Hoochie Daddy Shorts, man. With the collar, with the like you see how Jax got on the collar, with the woo wop, with the, you know what I'm saying, a nice little. Come on, y'all. TRP with us, man.
Be ready. Lock in with us. All right, today we got a special guest. All our guests are special, but this guy I met when I was in Germany. Now I moved PCS to Germany from Florida in 2018, and I tell you what, in the squadron, there was a lot of personality, and a lot of the personality was held by one man. Now, this man he does everything. He's an athlete. Obviously, I was in attack P unit, so he had to be, you know what I'm saying, strong with it. But he also taught the most trash I've ever seen in my life. So everybody, welcome my boy,
The most trash.
The most trash. And before we get started, Shauni, I just want to let the viewers know this man is the single reason I joined TikTok. It was in the year of our Lord 2020. And he's like, yo, Jack,
no, dude.
I need you to get down with me.
Oh, man.
He got my start, man.
I get it. I forgot about this.
Left hand first, put your right hand on top. Left hand first, now put your right hand on top.
Crazy. The wig, dude.
Now imagine he had to talk me through this over because we were not together when we made this. He was like, Jax, shoot this with this song and send it to me. I'm gonna put it together and put it on TikTok.
Yep.
At the time, I didn't know what TikTok. I mean, I knew what it was, but I didn't have it. And then once he posted, I was like, "Well, I gotta go get it now." Because I mean, we was at home, bro. Yeah. We were at home, man. So shout out to you, man, my man. Welcome to the show. You want to do an intro of yourself? Tell us who you are.
All right, everyone. Hey, my name is Deshaun Paper. You can call me Shauni. So a little bit about myself. You know, I was adopted when I was at a young age. I actually have two fathers. Loved them to death.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Two dads. So one of my dads I met through the Big Brother Big Sister program when I was 9. And so he ended up turning into my actual dad, and my father through some family history, going through CPS and getting removed from the home from the biological. Grew up, didn't know my dad, still don't. But I have two dads, so it's an awesome time. I love them a lot. Some people actually met my dads out in Germany when they came out for the Christmas party.
Yeah.
What else? Joined the military after high school.
Before we go further, we're gonna drop you out this plane. So this signifies the drop. You dropped everything at some point and came to the military. So we want to know, the people want to know the minutes, days, months, years prior to you joining the military. What was you doing and why did you join the military?
All right, we're about to get into it.
So
young Shauni. I was kind of lost in high school, right? So I played football my freshman and sophomore year, got pulled up to varsity my sophomore year to help out with playoffs. I did junior RTC all 3 years of high school. And then I actually quit football my junior year. I quit football. The reason being is I have him tattooed on my arm. He's a retired Chief Master Sergeant Ken M. Fears. He was our J. ROTC instructor at my high school. He's a father figure to me. He meant a lot. It meant a lot to all the cadets that were out there. He passed away. So when he passed away from cancer, my junior year, that was pretty much like my promise to the military. He was a Raven. He was well-decorated chief. And he actually made me his OIC, so officer in charge of his honor guard program. And we would go down to Travis Air Force Base in the summer and work with them. And so when he passed away, that was my my commitment. Yep, that's him right there, dude. Young and in charge. And actually all 4 of us joined the military after that. But
nice.
So that was my commitment to the military. And my senior year, my actual head coach of football told me, he's like, "Hey man, I need you to play corner." And I was like, "I'm good." He goes, "Listen, it's your senior year." And Chief was the JV coach. He goes, "What would Chief do right now if he was here?" And I was like, "Man, you can't."
Man, he baited you.
Mm-hmm. So what did I do? I said, "All right, I'll play." We went to the University of Nevada, Reno for our high school camp. Got all DB of the camp with a buddy of mine, Norman Sadler. And then from there, I started getting recognition, came back, played a good season our senior year, had a couple of looks, couple of offers, but I didn't know anything about college football because I was tiny. I was like 150 pounds. That's when I committed to the military. And so I looked up, went to the recruiter, did the whole sign up, and I wanted to do OSI, Office of Special Investigations. Yeah. But they're like, "Hey, the prerequisites for this is you need to be a senior airman." And I was like, "Shit. All right."
Oh, because they only take cross trainees.
And I was like, "So what do I need to do?" He's like, "Oh, you look fit. Hey, let's go do this pass test real quick." We did this test, 1.5 miles, 8 minutes, 20 seconds. Pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, maxed it out. And he goes, "Cool. What about being a PJ?" And I was like, "What the hell's a PJ?" They're like, "Oh, they're like combat rescue, like swimmers and medics." And I was like, "Did somebody say swim?" Next. And then they're like, combat controller.
Wait a freaking minute, man. The most athletic man I know cannot swim?
I did not say that.
Oh,
I can
Probably
swim.
don't like it.
I can swim. So here's the backstory to that.
Okay.
In my neighborhood, because I live with my dad's, in my neighborhood, there was a neighbor's nephew. He tried to be a pararescueman. And when he said PJ, it made me remember, hold up. Connor, that was his name. Connor went through PJ. He went through like high school swim. He was like a top tier swimmer. He told me he failed out because he couldn't do it. He goes, dude, they literally drown you and then they bring you back and then you get back in the pool. So when he said PJ and he started explaining what they do, I'm like, you ain't getting me, dude. I ain't seen no wizard. And then they went down the line to combat controller. And I was like, all right, what about combat controller? He's like, oh, they do like austere environments. They do like ATC. They're landing planes behind enemy lines. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, or you can work with TAC-P. They pretty much just destroy anything that's in their way. They work with the Army Rangers. They work with Army, regular conventional, and they just call in airstrikes and jump out of planes. And I was like, sign me up. And then he told me, oh yeah, by the way, there's a signing bonus if you make it. You get $14,000. And I'm 19. I was like, what? $14,000?
Now for the people, we've talked about this on the show a few times, but for the people who don't understand, do you get that 14 up front or they slice it up? Like just in case we got a young guy out there, he see the cuts, he know that he want to be like you when they grow up.
Be better than me. That's my advice right now. Be better, because we're about to get into.
You say if they offer them 14,000, is let them know how they're gonna get it.
All right. So currently, that 14 is a lot higher. So if you want to do it and you're athletic and you're not worried about a 2-mile PT test like the rest of the Air Force is, do it. But if you do sign up for it, just know you will get federal taxes, which is about 22 to 25%. Then your state taxes. Luckily, when I got my bonus, I was in Germany, and California is tax exempt if you're out of the country. So I got about 11,000 out of the 14.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody ain't that lucky though.
But you got that all up front, or you had to get payments?
I believe I got it all up front. The first one, the signing bonus, once you get to your unit and you get CMR, you show them that you're CMR, you show them that you made it, and then you get your bonus. It's the one after that is where it gets steeper.
Oh.
Yeah, the two bonuses I got after that were close to 100K.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
tax-free.
So how was your time at Germany? Like, how was your training? Like, how did it go for you? Like, was you just as impressed once you got in than you was when they asked you to go?
I would say when I first got there, I was nervous, right?
Okay.
I'm a half black kid from California with a Mexican dad, a white dad, going overseas to a country that, all we hear is from history, the Germans, right? So I was just like, okay, like I'm cooked. No, but when I get out there, I'm just like, cool, I don't speak the language. How am I going to blend in? I want to say, if it wasn't for my personality, I don't think I would have loved Germany as much as I do now, because the first couple weeks, I was like, all right, I got to figure this out. I started going out, hitting the train system, learning the locals. In Germany, like itself, as well as the training with TAC-P was rough, dude, at the beginning, because I didn't know anything. And then it's like you're expected to know everything, and you're the new guy. So you're cleaning the vehicles, you're mopping the floors, you're getting smoked.
Yeah.
Remedial training. You're getting encouraged to be better. Either you're smart or you're strong or you're a hybrid.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's up. So while you were in Germany, when I met you, I know you guys, right, probably before COVID, y'all were on the road a lot. Can you tell folks if they become TAC-P in Germany, via if it's either going for training or just traveling because you guys are just travel nerds. How many countries can they possibly hit? How many did you hit?
All right. So to answer your question, first, the multiple part question, TAC P in Germany is completely different now than what it was then. Remember the phase of the whole ISET, the integrated sensors and effects team?
Yeah.
We're going to go put on some ghillie suits and go hide in the woods and don't do anything for 4 hours or 6 hours.
Yeah.
Gone. They changed the whole construct, the whole Special Warfare 2.0. It's different. But back then, brother, I was TDY almost every month. Yeah. I was going to Italy, Denmark, UK, Slovenia, Czech Republic. I've been to 27 countries, and I lived in 5.
Nice.
Because of my career.
Wow.
I loved it.
So when you was going, what was you like responsible for? What was you actually doing?
So in NATO, I was responsible for, because I became an instructor, I was responsible for my JTAC team or the whole TDY if I was the trip lead. I was in charge of going out there, giving these JTACs who need currency because they might go red, make sure they get the live currencies, make sure they're doing their certain type of mission profiles that they need to get recurrent to be deployable. Or I was going to these NATO joint exercises as an instructor to be a JTAC over the shoulder, like a JTAC instructor, to teach them tactics, techniques, and procedures on how United States JTACs control.
Nice.
Man.
Adriatic strike in Slovenia. Phenomenal. We stayed in Ljubljana. American flag was flying. American flag was flying.
I bet.
But Lieber, great dude. Tompkins, great dude. Tompkins actually, he just deployed back out to Europe last week. Lieber, he's in Japan, living his best life.
Oh yeah,
big strong boys is what we called ourselves.
Now I put this up, man, because you guys jumped out of a perfectly good aircraft.
I wouldn't say perfectly good. Once you become a
you
realize how bad
they go up, they come down, but y'all decide to jump out. Can you talk us through a typical jump?
I'll give you 2. You got a typical jump with the Air Force, as you can see right there. Nice flag. We're chilling. We got MC6 parachutes, which is a round canopy. You can control it.
Yeah.
You show up at 5 a.m. You do your sustainment airborne training, which is practicing just jumping out of the aircraft, doing your PLFs, parachute landing falls, and then get on the bus, head to the hangar, hang out, chill, take pictures, as you see. And then we gear up, get on the plane, fly to the DZ, jump out, and just vibing in the sky with my boy Tompkins.
Right.
With the Army, brother.
Okay.
Time on target will be at 5 o'clock in the evening, 1700 on Friday, right?
Okay.
Show up on Thursday to do sustainment airborne training for about 2 hours. Then you show up Friday morning at like 7 or 8
a.m.
And you'll be there doing weird roll call and training. Makes no sense. Then you'll get on a bus, and then you'll bus down to Nuremberg. It's like an hour and 20-minute bus ride. And then you'll sit there for 4 hours just waiting. The planes come in and land from Ramstein or Stuttgart. Then we put on the parachutes, and then we had the parachutes on for like almost an hour. And then we load the plane, and we sit there for about 30 minutes before they do the station on time. Then from there, we then fly back to Graf and then jump out.
Oh,
I don't like jumping with the Army when it comes to 173rd.
Yeah, that was, because we see it all the time, and you know the way we see your videos, the way y'all talk about it when you come back. Sometimes it seems like it's romanticized jumping out of planes. Is it really that fun? Like, is it really something everybody should do?
Let me paint the picture for you.
Okay,
you're in the early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, early 30s, whoever. You are in the military in a foreign country. So you kind of got some cred. Either you got some good cred or you got some bad cred. Because a lot of people don't like Americans. But on top of that, you're walking to the airplane, fans are kicking, you're just walking with all your gear, you get on the plane, They shut that ramp. Shit gets real. Adrenaline's kicking in. You're flying, doing low levels. You get to your DZ. They slow it down. You hear the fans, the 4 fans of freedom on a C-130. They slow down, and then you just start hearing the jump masters. Because I was jump master. You start hearing the 10 minutes. Get ready. My past personnel stand up, hook up, start doing the checks. Those doors open, bro. And I'm like, damn. There's only one way to get off this plane, and it's by jumping. You don't want to be a jump refusal because that's paperwork. So I hit my door check.
Word.
Yeah, it's UCMJ if you're a jump refusal. So I hit the door, do my checks, check the aircraft, look at my AJ, give a thumbs up. I wait. I get the 1 minute. I get the 30-second call. I look out again. I get my standby call. I send the first jumper to the door, and I'm just staring at the green line. I'm hoping this dude just stares at the safety, hands off his static line, doesn't do anything dumb.
Right.
They jump out, and it's go time. But the ramp jump is fire. You're just hopping off the back of yeah. And you're just like, wee, and then you just get tugged right in the groin, and then you're just like, I gotta hit the ground quick. It's fun, man. Not enough.
Have you ever had a bad jump? Jumping some trees? You
remember 10 o'clock shot?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 10 o'clock shot. I've been trying to get him on here so much. He's gonna come over here one day, but he tells the story of him getting just
dragged,
murdered.
Brother, I was on that jump. Me and him did a night jump. It was my first night jump. It was me, him. Who else was with us? I don't know if it's Mark Brush or Hansen. Remember old slick back hair Hansen?
Yeah.
We went to the DZ up in LZ, brother. Night jump. I can't see shit. They're like, oh, just spit your gum out. You'll see which way the gum goes. If it goes underneath you, you're going with the wind. If it goes facing that way, you're going the wrong way. I was like, all right, so I'm spitting.
What kind of? Oh my God.
Right, spit your gum out. Excuse me?
Because you spit your gum, the gum will tell you which way the wind's blowing.
No, I get it. But excuse me?
Yeah, dude. I was going with the wind. Which is what you're not supposed to do. This parachute is already going 10 knots this way. The wind is already at 10, gusting 15. So now I'm going like 20 knots this way. And I have my headset on. I'm scared because I can't see shit. And I just hear, turn around. I was like, what? Turn around. I was like, oh. And I tried to turn and I see just gray. All you see is gray like this. And I'm like, I lower my equipment. And you hear a smack. So it's like within 2 seconds, I'm hitting the ground. I try to PLF, dog. I just, and it's in February. So you know how Germany, they do fresh plow and it's frozen. Yeah. Dog, I hit and I'm just, just.
Oh, wow.
My shoulder was wrecked. This dude is chasing after me because I'm just getting dragged. He jumps on my parachute and Shot did the same thing. Shot hit and got tangled in his risers. We got cooked, bro.
Yeah, y'all came home looking like y'all got beat down in the club or something.
Dog.
So one of the things I want to talk to you about, you had some good things, some bad things, just like everyone. But one thing that was always trying to tell me, even as I came up a little bit before you, is it's a one mistake Air Force. So in your honest opinion, do you still believe it's a one mistake Air Force?
It depends on who your leadership is, and it depends on your typical character and your behavior. Okay. The reason I say that is because I'm a product of multiple mistakes of the United States military. And I hate to say it like that. I mean, they're nothing crazy. I didn't do anything illegal. Except for the DWI in Germany.
I was going to say, well.
Not the fuck. Asshole. Honestly, it boils down to your character, right? Yeah. Because if you're a guy who's just causing stress in the unit, again, this is a TAC P special warfare unit. Yeah. Like, we're all go-getters. Well, for the most part, we're go-getters. We're trying to be the best. We're trying to make sure, like, we're top tier. We want to be the one being called on. And then you got, like, the Air Force, where it's just like
conventional.
Their problems is on Airman NCO page about 2-mile runs and PT tests.
Yes.
Our problems is about we want to deploy and drop bombs and do this, but we're doing like an 11 component PT test. We're not worried about 2-mile runs. We're worried about donuts and stacking bombs, you know?
Right.
But I got kicked out of ALS twice. Oh, once.
On
You went to
LS twice.
I went to graduation or ALS twice. I mean, that was a good $1,600 in my pocket. But and then I got a DWI after a TAC P run. Yeah. And both times, like, unit, oh, he's a dirtbag. Like, we figured it out. We knew it. I'm like, first of all, look at my typical behavior. This is not the norm. Like, you guys have reports of ARIs and doing things when you guys are drunk. The whole thing was a fluke. Even the reports after that showed it's not adding up. The ALS thing, I could see where that can kind of get like, well, like, was it smart to say treat him like a pirate and give him that booty? No, but it was fucking
behind funny. Another female.
It was. I opened the. All right, quick story. Girl named Treasure Conyers, TC. Sorry for name dropping, but you'll be fine. TC. I opened the door. I'm a flight leader. I opened the door and they're playing. You know that game where you put dots and if you make a box, you put your initials in it?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were playing that. This is literally like 2 days, 3 days before. Like we're doing like the Chief Capstone shit. She puts her initials in the box. Mind you, she is my roommate, like next door to me at the ALS hotel. Like we're roommates. We've gone to hookah bars. We've gone to dinner. She's from Stuttgart. I thought we had a good rapport. And she's a sister. So I was like, what the fuck? But Treasure Conyers. I walk in the classroom, me being me, just a goofball. Dude in the corner goes, dumbass, what does TC stand for? And I look over and I go, her initials is Treasure Conyers. But I call her Treasure Chest. And she turns around and goes, okay, Westbrook, because she called me Russell Westbrook.
Oh.
And she goes, okay, Westbrook. And then I was just like, oh, the guy goes, oh, Treasure Chest. Oh, that's clever. I was like, duh. So I'm like, treat him like a pirate. Give him that booty. I'm walking out. Like, I'm singing that song, walking out, just gigging. Down the hallway, minding my damn business. The next day because this was on a Friday. The next Monday, I get called in to the commandant's office. And they're like, hey, so like, what's your relationship with Treasure Conyers? And I'm like, oh, we're tight. Like, we've FaceTimed my daughter. Like, we went to Vapiano. We went to the hookah bar this past weekend. We were celebrating. I'm over here hooping and hollering because I think the situation is about what happened on Saturday night with her guys from Stuttgart that came up. And I heard a lot of commotion next door. So, you know, Captain Save-A-Ho. Yeah. I come out the door and make sure she was good. She kicked them out of her room and they both stayed in their car. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm thinking this is what it's about. And I go, oh, is this about the incident that happened Saturday night with the guys in her room? And the commandant goes, oh, no, actually, it's about you. And I'm like, what?
Like, come again?
I was like, huh? She's like, yeah, I got to read you your rights. And I was like, you know what I mean? Read me my rights. I know what happened. What's up? That's where I fucked up. And they're like, so it came to my attention that you said some inappropriate comments to her. And I was like, on the weekend? I'm confused. And she's like, well, people came in, people said that you walked in the classroom and said some vulgar things. And I was like, no, I know exactly what I said. I'll write it down for you. I'll even give you the YouTube link. It was a Key and Peele skit about when we're talking about treasure. It's not ye booty. I gave him the whole link. I write down, I walked in the class, described the situation. I said, treat him like a pirate and give him that booty. Nah. One girl said, I walked in there and said, I want your ass. I'm going to get your ass. And I'm not going to stop until I get it. That's the girl that reporting by the door. The other girl goes, yeah, he said he's a pirate and that I need to hand him my ass and he's not going to stop until he gets it. And I'm like, first of all, that's not even the song lyric. So I'm over here defending myself like, that's not even the song. Not thinking about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
So
dang.
The boy got kicked, dude. The day of graduation. I'm talking about in my blues, about to go to the mess hall. And I got called over and said, hey, can you come over really quick? I was like, yeah, what's up? Hey, this is your disenrollment paperwork. Sign it. And I was like, what? Like, I got to graduate. You know, the worst part is They said it's a mandatory event to walk across the stage. When I completed my last test of ALS the prior Friday, and then this Friday, all I did was literally capstone events and have fun at dodgeball.
Right.
The following year, when I went back, a guy was having a baby, and guess who wasn't at graduation practice? And I go, in the middle of the auditorium, hey, isn't this a mandatory event for you to get your certification? And they go, we could talk offline. I was like, nah, because last year y'all said
so you about to get kicked out again.
Nah, no, I was hot. And they came and talked to me after. They're like, listen, we wanted you to stay last year. Like, you just needed one statement that that made their shit like a conflict of interest. But I was like, nah, that's bullshit. Y'all told me last year this was a mandatory event, but then old boy leaves early and gets a certificate early, and y'all couldn't just hand me my shit early? Like, I was hot. Now look at me. Who got this?
Now look at you. Now look at you.
It's all right.
Now, but you stood up for what you was right for standing up for yourself.
Now, what was the rank of the person that was making those calls? Was it an officer or enlisted?
For me getting removed?
Well, they're saying that it wasn't a mandatory event and all that stuff.
It was enlisted for sure.
Okay.
Like these guys were techs. Like these are just instructors. They're like, because what they told our SCL at the time, chief or senior at the time, they told him and then our chief at group, hey, it's a mandatory event. He needs to walk across the stage because they were fighting saying, well, where's the documentation? Where's the typical behavior? He was a flight leader. He had an academic award. He had this award. And you're saying that this guy is just out here causing a ruckus and you guys have no paperwork to show for it? Let's just get his certificate since he passed all his tests. It's like, well, it's a mandatory event. Well, guess what happened? Oh,
I see what you're saying.
The following year is how I knew about that. And so I told Chief now, hey, man, like, I thought it was a mandatory event. And this guy graduated and left a day before. And he told me, he goes, dude, listen, they just needed to make an example out of someone. And it just happened to be you. And then a lot of the instructors had me on Facebook and they were messaging me just like, yo, dude, like, your resiliency is crazy. We loved you the first time and even more the second time, because I guess that kind of shaped me in the way I was moving the second time. I was more helpful. Like, I didn't study shit the second time.
Yeah, you already knew it.
Other individuals who struggled at public speaking, you know, not being super awkward in a group when they have to talk, because boy, were they awkward. PT.
We talk about conventional Air Force here, man. We don't get all the stick time everybody gets being a TAC P and teaching folks and stuff.
Brother, there's some TAC Ps that still don't know how to speak.
Yeah, you're right.
Because that's why we say push to talk, not push to think. PTT, dog.
All right, so during all of that, you decided one day, or maybe before one day, to finish your degree and become an officer. So walk us
through that jelly bean head. God damn.
Walk us through what made you want to now become an officer.
Truthfully?
Yeah.
Real talk.
Real talk.
You know my brother, DeMarcus Harrison.
Yes.
He is literally the reason why I wanted to be an officer. And it's not because of this cute story you're thinking of, right? I just led you into a stray. It's because he fucking left me. He left me in Germany to go be a better version of himself. And then now I was just, listen, I was a hot topic in Germany at my unit. I played football. People didn't like it. I was doing things with half the effort and still succeeding in a lot of things. I rubbed a lot of people's bad sides. But truthfully, it was DeMarcus Harrison. Him just saying, you know what? I have the talent to lead. I have that aura about himself that you just want to like follow Harrison. You want to be like him. Yeah. Hell, I'm still trying. We even started this thing called the Better Sean Project, and I'm still struggling. But Marcus Harrison is the reason why I wanted to commission. I hunkered down, started doing my classes. I was on the beach in Ibiza with Archie, just Black Russians, White Russians, Long Island iced teas with my computer doing a 12-page paper. So
Wow.
that's the reason why I wanted to be an officer, just to prove to other people, I know you wishing for the worst of me, but I'm going to still prove my worth to everyone else around me. Even though there are other people that want to see me grow, it was this, I can hear you talking back here, but you realize the guys you're talking to actually like me. And then they come tell me. And so I'm like, all right, I'm going to use that. But truthfully, a lot of people just said, hey, man, we like your energy on social media. We like your energy in person. I can go into a room and light it up. And I was like, okay, I can do that with other people. Like, I do that before I was an officer. I was doing that in Korea. I was doing that on the football field. I was doing that in the gym. I had Army coming up to me, just wanting to hang out with me and Deontay Cooper.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about that, man. The energy in the ASOS was different when you wasn't around. Like you're the literally the battery in everyone's back as we got around there. Our PT was much funner because literally talking trash to anybody who couldn't beat them. So now everybody they don't even care about the workout anymore. It was just to beat you.
Just to shut me up.
You know, to shut you up, yeah. You remember you actually came out and played basketball because somebody was talking trash. Join the intramural basketball team just to whoop up on the Army. Now, we didn't win many games, but the games you played, crazy numbers. Crazy
I'm
numbers
fast.
out there.
But that's the thing. Football, boy, you know how we did with flag football.
Football, we tore them. It was bad.
Army did not like the ASOS.
Then you continued on and played professional football. Now, how does one do all these TDYs, maintain quals, teach other guys how to be qual? You got all these nice cars.
Hey, easy.
You got a daughter.
Easy. Hey, I know my last name is Paper, but damn.
And then also play professional football in Germany, bro. Like, what is up with you? Who are you trying to prove? Man, you won, dog.
As my legend Kobe Bryant would say.
Job not done.
Is the job finished? There's nothing to celebrate. Job's not done. Listen, I feel like my purpose in this world is to share my influence.
Yeah.
And my positivity to the ones in close proximity.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, damn. That's when it started, dude. I see many people who say they're busy. They don't have time to do things to make themselves better. But I bet you if I say, hey, give me your phone real quick, let me see that screen time. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook is in your top 3 apps.
Bro, I want to stop you right there and say, ouch. I was just talking to somebody today on me getting my fat butt out the bed to go to the gym at like 5, 6 in the morning. And now I can't do it. But all of my flights, every last one of them, do not leave before 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
All of them. And I'm on time for every one of them. That's getting up at 3 in the morning. That's getting up to get to the airport through TSA. So thank you for that. And ouch. And continue.
Listen, if you really want something, you'll do it. Right. And I can't force you to want it. For me, it's just I get to meet new people. I get to learn their story. I get to share my story. There's so many people on my Instagram. Like when I deactivate my Instagram, when I'm going through like pilot training or stuff like that, they message my phone saying, hey, bro, you okay? Like, you're gone. What happened? I'm like, no, dude, I'm focusing in on my training so I don't fail. And then I come back, and then there's so many people like, oh, we miss your stories. Like, you and Deontay, you guys are hilarious. Or like, man, we really like how you shared like your vulnerability. But with football, man, my daughter was just like running around with the Germans because she's half German. She's over here. My papa's number 36, which means 36 in German. she loved it. So like that kept me going. Like, yo, my daughter's out here running around and then giving me hugs after a game, asking for my autograph, going to the other players. Like, I'm her hero, you know? Like, sure, she's favorite's mom, but like, fun dad, you know, let's go on the M3, Papa. Let's go to your football game. Can I go play in the bounce house? And then like after the game, she's running on the field, giving me a big hug, saying I played great. So like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do you find these? For the chat, the guy in the middle that looks like Akon, that's not Akon. Calm your horses. That's my boy DeMarcus Harrison. That is
Shout out
dog.
to this. So the reason I brought up this picture is because the young man down to our right, far in, that dude and you were almost, and Marcus were inseparable. Can you explain the relationship that you have with this young man?
I'm glad you asked. That is Nico Hackenberg. That is my dog, my brother for life. He's actually getting married in a couple weeks.
Shout out to him.
Yep. So, funny story. It's actually Harrison, myself, and Nico's funny story. So, 2014, I got to Germany, April. May, I go to the Weiden Volksfest or whatever fest that was happening there. I'm going out. There's beer everywhere. I'm like, there's so many women, and I like it. Dog, I'm going to the bar to go get another stein of beer, and it's me. I see this big dude. Big German, and then I see this pretty fine little German girl who happened to be a sister. I'm sitting here trying to get her attention. She's not looking because she's drunk. Big guy number one, big guy number two start mouthing off. And you know how German is. It gets real scratchy in the throat and spit's flying. So I lean forward. Buddy leans, bro. I'm talking about tags Buddy, and they are fighting. Well, guess who gets hit in the middle? Nico's sister. She passes out, and it's a big brawl. Now there's like 4 dudes. It got crazy. So I hop in with my little ass. I pick her up, and I get out of it. And Pola's eyes running in, whistles, the music, the band stops. I run out, and she's passed out, and I'm like, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. So I'm like, Cinderella, wake the fuck up. No, that's Snow White. And so guess what happened? She wakes up. She starts panicking. She lunges on my neck, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And she calms down. She's just speaking in German. I was like, kannst Deutsch. Like, I don't know anything. I was like, no German. And she's crying. I hand her my phone. She goes on Facebook, finds her friend, messages her, calls her. They start talking. Her friend comes, finds her. They reunite. I'm like, great. 3 months later, I'm with Harrison in Weiden, and we're smoking hookah in the corner by ourselves. This dude, Nico, is with his girl, just minding his business. And I look over, and I see him blowing these little rings because I didn't know how to do it. Marcus like, hey, we should invite him over. I was like, bet. I was like, hey, yo, you want to come sit with us? He's like, sure. He comes sits with us. I'm like, hey, man, this is Marcus. I'm Deshaun. He goes, I know. No, you don't. He goes, yeah, I do. I have you on Facebook. I'm like, what? We're friends on Facebook? He goes, yeah, man, you saved my sister. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
nice.
That's the picture of his sister. And I was like, oh, shit. Oh. Since then, we have literally, he's came to the States twice with me. Every time I flew back from Korea and went to Germany to go play football, he was there. I just went in February for a week for Valentine's Day to surprise my daughter. I stayed with him and his fiance. Like,
that dude was at every Christmas party that we're at, man.
Everything. Hands down, everything.
So 3 more things. I'm gonna let you go. One is talk about your new podcast.
The new podcast. So Shauni Chronicles is the name that we have now. That's Deontay. Shauni Chronicles is what we call it because we don't know what to call it right now. And an inside joke between Deontay and myself is every time we're lifting, obviously he's bigger than me, but in this picture, we look the same size. He's way bigger than me. It's like 40 pounds heavier.
The same size?
He's a unit. No, dog. He's a unit.
No, I'm saying you're saying y'all the same size in this picture.
Let me believe.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I totally see it.
His name is Deontay Mershon Cooper. I go by Shauni. And so in the gym, when we lifting, he's just like, we should name it Mershani. I was like, why? Because they're like, because I'm pretty much more Sean. I was like, ain't no girl has ever said they wanted more Sean. And we both looked at each other instantly like, what? I was like, yeah, you right. A little mink. Yeah, you right. So Mershani Chronicles is what we got for now until we figure it out. But honestly, we're just a bunch of dudes. We're finally reconnected back because we've been separated for a couple of years. I'm finally in New Mexico. He's in Texas, an hour away. And we're just like, yo, dude, let's just share us just being us. And then it turned into people asking me, yo, like, let me get on it. Like, I want to talk because I like how you guys are vulnerable and you guys don't care. Y'all don't care who says what. And like a lot of men don't do that. Shout out to my dads because my dad's raised me right. I'm very in tune with my emotional intelligence. But we just wanted a podcast where people can speak their piece because the other ones that are close to them won't want to listen to it.
Shout out the dads right there.
Yeah. And yes, that is my dad. I know he looks cute. My daughter calls him grandma. It's okay. She'll figure it out. But that's my dad, Fabian. That's my other dad, Darren. Great humans. Love them to death. They piss me off sometimes, but they keep me in check. Like our house, oh boy, me and Fabian go back and forth with the jokes. I call him Jorge or Jose. He's outside doing the lawn and shit. And then I come driving up and he's just dishing it back to me saying, don't steal anything. Don't loot the house. Oh, brother, it's funny. And then Darren, he's the gringo. He's just, I don't know what to say. We're like, go inside. Go inside. Go inside. No, my family's awesome. I love them to death. They're great.
That's dope. Okay, so we got that out. Oh, during your podcast, I've watched both of them or a few of them so far. I don't know how many you got going on. However, six. On the first one that I got hooked on is y'all were telling this story about some girl.
Yeah.
And you guys were so open and honest about stuff that what makes it go that level? Like, why are y'all able to get on here and just go literally balls to the wall, literally on this podcast?
So what started that? Because at first it was supposed to be just, hey man, let's just work out. I got these mics. I'm bored. Let's just do something fun. Yeah. Then it turned into, why is Shauni single? Right? Because people were like, oh man, Shauni's got all these girls around him. And so the image kind of gets construed. Because a lot of people are like, oh man, this guy's just out here being a hoe. And then the other guys are just like, how does he get all these women? Well, first of all, not all these women around me are sleeping with me. I just actually love going on walks, which kind of sounds weird. We go on walks, we go get coffee, we like to do wine. I just like to talk. I like to talk because you guys, not all you, but a lot of you are just thinking with the wrong head. And so when you screw over someone because you're not giving the attention and the intentions, guess who's here to hear about your hinge dates? Me. And then I'm like, yo, you trying to get some wine and let's dabble a little bit? And that's how it turned into it. And then Deontay is the same way. Like, we are just so open about how we feel because, again, a lot of men don't want to talk about that stuff because they feel like they're being too vulnerable or they're not manly. Well, brother, listen, I lived in an untraditional household where it's okay to sit down when you pee, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. My legs hurt. I did a heavy leg day. I'm a sit. But to answer your question, I'm me.
You are hilarious.
Yeah, dude. I just got tired of people asking me like, yo, bro, what's up with this? Yada, 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 yada. I was like, listen, let's just throw it on the podcast. Okay. Let's talk about this girl I tried to date. Let's talk about the things that she almost gave to me. Let's just talk about resiliency. Let's talk about abandonment issues. Let's just talk about why I'm just single. Why? Like, why? I'm giving everyone who I am. I'm not hiding anything. I post everything on social media.
So my question is, even as we listen through your podcast and go through your journey, will Shauni ever get with somebody? Will Shauni always be single? Or is that
Go ahead.
is it in the cards?
I believe I've already met my person.
Okay.
I believe when I look at what's happening,
Mm-hmm.
I'm being maybe too persistent and maybe too intentional to where it's overbearing to certain people that say, hey, I want a secure man. I want a leader. And then when they get presented with what I give them, they don't know how to handle it. And then they back up.
Mm.
And that might be something from their past because it's like, that's weird. You just said you wanted this, this, and this, and then I give it to you. Now you're pulling back. And when you pull back, I feel you, oh, you're busy. Oh, you're doing all this. That's crazy because I know your schedule. What are you busy with? You ain't got nothing to do. You're not going to the gym. Just kidding. But
Yeah.
my thing is, I come off too strong because I love hard with my heart on my sleeves.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I do believe I have found my person already. I think it's just the timing on when that person will reveal themselves and say, hey, I see what you are. I value with what you can give. I'm ready to step up to the challenge.
Okay.
Because I do believe they're out there. I do believe I've already met them. I do believe that. Just timing.
All right. Softball question. David Goggins, toughest man alive, 51 years old, rejoins the Air Force, and he is your coveted position as a TACP. Talk about it. What are we feeling?
Me personally, what I feel about this, people are going to be upset by this, but I can care less. He was a TACP after he washed out of PJ, became a TACP, then went to the SEALs, did his thing, got out, came back in to try to go back to PJ. And people are upset. Let me stop y'all right there. Let's bring it back.
Okay.
We've got a guy who's trying to join the military for the right reasons, right?
Yeah.
The right reasons. He's already done his piece. You got other people that join the military for personal gain. Their personal gain of tuition assistance for college, to get out of debt, to find their inner stability, to find out who they are. David Goggins already knows who he is. If he's already got juice in the tank, why are you, hypothetical, why are you someone who's not in a special warfare community or a special warfare job, who doesn't do an 11-component test, who is probably on the Airman NCO page? David Goggins doesn't deserve this. Brother, what are you doing right now? Like, why are you on social media not practicing for this 2-mile run that you're about to fail in a couple months? Why are you talking about David Goggins, who's already been through the shit that I've gone through? Not all of it, but I was a TACP. I can say that. He's been a TACP. He can say that. And you are a personnelist complaining on an Airman NCO page about David Goggins, who has nothing to do with you going back to try to be better? I don't know. But that's not everyone. A lot of people have like, oh, well, he's already done his piece. All right, well, he's doing more. You got people that go in for 6 years, get a bonus, and they get out. All right. It's David Goggins. Let him do what he wants to do. If he fails, he fails. If he succeeds, who cares? You're worried about a grown-ass man who's 51, who's already done harder shit than you've already done, than you.
Yeah.
Let me see that screen time. Let me see that screen time. You're over here complaining about David Goggins.
All right. We got one more thing. We'll let you go. We got to answer a question. What?
Let me guess.
Looked like it reset, didn't it?
Yeah, that joint went crazy. Let's pick
3,000, right?
Let's get a
number.
It's on 300.
Wheel.
That's weird.
Yeah, let's go number wheel 1 to 3,000. And you're gonna answer a question 1 to 3,000. Here we go. Number picker. I don't want to download crap. There we go.
Dude.
There we go.
Boo. This wouldn't happen to David Goggins. Boo.
Ah! Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Generator number. We're generating number right now. 1 to 3,000. What's the number?
36.
309. All right, here we go.
Send it.
309 says. This is a tough one. First answer come out your head. In the haste of your daily life, what are you not remembering? Your daily life, you're in a rush. What is one thing you're going to forget?
What's one thing I'm going to forget?
Yeah. In a rush out of the house, or you're just a hustle and bustle throughout one particular day. What is something you will forget?
Truthfully, my protein shake on the counter. You know what? That's funny. I had a flight this morning. I had to leave at like 5 o'clock, 5:10. Left my protein fucking on the counter. You know what happened on Monday when I had another flight in the morning? Left my protein on the counter. I don't know what it is. I left. It's Chobani too. Chobani, 20 grams of protein.
That's the good stuff.
Chobani. I left it twice.
And can you eat it can you drink it when you come back, or is already?
Hell no, dude.
Hell,
Absolutely not.
what?
I throw that John back in the fridge. And
Bro,
then I'm
it's
like,
dairy.
until next time. But yeah, but the house stays cool. The house stays cool. It don't stay more than 70 degrees. It's usually about 68, 69 in here. And I'm only gone from like early in the morning. I get back around like 10 or 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hustle. What's one thing you forgetting in the hustle and the rush out day? What are you forgetting?
My glasses.
Jinkies, where's my glasses? Okay,
Sunglasses.
I see you.
Nah, my sunglasses.
Scoob,
Not
where's
regular
my glasses?
Y'all know I'm forgetting my wallet, bro.
The wallet stays in the car.
The wallet. I'm forgetting the wallet. And my only saving grace is I got my main card on my phone, so I could at least buy some gas for $3 million a gallon.
I don't remember the last time I forgot a wallet, because I usually leave my wallet in the car. The car is in the garage.
Yeah.
If I leave my phone, I have everything that's on here. I got my wallet. I've got everything. My ID card stays in my flight suit.
Yeah.
It's the protein, dog.
It's the protein. It's the protein. All right, Shauni, we appreciate you coming out. We thank you for your banter. We thank you for your words of wisdom. These next minute, 30 seconds, however long you want to do, I'm going to give you the floor. You could plug yourself. You could tell the people anything you want to. Your testimonial. It's all up to you. Tell them where they can find you. Tell them about the podcast. Tell them when it's coming out. Tell them when you're writing the book. Tell them when you're in the movie. All of that stuff. And
that's crazy. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to give a shout out to PG to Hustle and Jax Wild for having me here today. And then also, if you want to find me, you can find me at Mr. Shauni. That's on my Instagram. If you have any questions, you guys want to hop on our podcast, anything like that, workout tips, motivation, just shoot me a message. I might see it, I might not, but I'll do my best. But just here's my piece to everyone out in the world. It's okay to be vulnerable. And here's the thing about being vulnerable. Make sure you're spending it the right way with the right people. If you're just being vulnerable just because I said it and it's not really benefiting you, don't do it. If you're put in a position to where people are trying to force you to be vulnerable because it benefits them, don't do it. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get hurt. Vulnerability to me, right, is just being able to expose yourself to something that is really deep for you without the other person having some type of personal gain for them. So the ones that are in your circle, keep them close, reach out to them, show them that you actually care and that it's an actual friendship. than a convenient shit, right? So that's kind of really all the words of wisdom I have. Stay healthy, stay happy, go to the gym, check your screen time. If it's a lot of hours on the social medias and you're like, I want to look like him, it's not working. It's not working. Watching someone work out isn't going to work you out. But if your mom is single, listen, hit your boy up.
Hey, no. We're not doing that.
I'm kidding.
If your mom is single, it's crazy.
What? I like Uncrustables.
Diabolical.
Hey, listen, some moms have some good Uncrustables, all right? Listen, I be in the pantry. Like, what you got in here?
Hustle, you got any final words?
Nah, man, y'all just go check that W deal out, man. Go to blackmoneymedialive.com, man. Y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all check out the Redeployment Podcast. You already know where that's at. Check out Real Game No Gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit is on his way back. And just stay tuned, man. Stay tapped in, man. And we here for y'all, man.
All right. And the last thing, look, this podcast is for you if you are A, still in the military and want to stay in. Or if you are B, you're in the military, but you only want to do one tour and get out. That's cool. This podcast is for you. We talk about real stuff. Yep. We got real people. We're sharing real stories. This podcast for you if you thinking about coming into the military. We all prefer the Air Force, but hey, you know, there's some good people in the Army.
Whatever tickles your fancy.
Whatever tickles your fancy. And this podcast for you, and I don't know how, in this day and age, you have never come in contact with a military member. This podcast for you because we're talking about real stuff that probably you go through in your life. It's just we can't get fired that quickly, and we can't quit without going to jail. So please continue to tap in, like, share, follow. And if you want to be on the show, please hit us up. Hit the link, all that good stuff. Leave a message in the comments, and we'll bring you on. Until next time, y'all, we love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Peace.
Back.